Hey everybody, as promised, here I am at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, going live. Just waiting for some folks to show up. All right, we got Jared in the house. Love you, friend. And Andy's in the house. Hey, gorgeous. Lovely to see you. We'll wait a little while, see who else comes to the table. Oh, hey, neighbor. Hey, Ken. I love that my people are in the house, in the building. So much love. All right, we'll see. We'll see how many folks we can get online. Hey, good to see ya. All right, we'll give it one more minute, and then I'll get into the nitty-gritty details. Hey, Brika. I see you, girl. It's a lot of highs. Hey, Skylar. I love you too, Ken. Hello, night dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just waiting for one more minute until we have a few more folks in the building, and then we can get started. How's everybody doing today? Oh, hey. I haven't been to Minneapolis in a while. All right. Okay, well, let's get started. I don't want this to take up the whole day. So yeah, I've been posting a lot of stuff lately. I came out with sorry, I got the window open and my neighbors are loud. Hey, Georgia. Give me a second. I think I'm gonna have to close my window. My neighbors are chatty. And she's back. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, not you. So you may or may not have noticed, I put out some music for the first time on June 24th of this year. Oh, thank you, Andy. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, and hey, kids, love you. Yeah, live is hard. Just keeping my train of thought. But yeah, so put out some music back in June, and Affirmations Book 1. It's been a 5-year process in the making. Just started getting these song downloads, and I wasn't sure what they were for initially. I've spent a long time kind of writing for and doing vocal things for different projects and other people, which has been amazing. And hi, Brandy, Dr. Brandy, nice to see you. Yeah, and so, I've been working on other people's projects for a long time, and I felt like, you know what, maybe it's about time that I start creating some music of my own for my own sake. And so, yeah, I started coming up with songs for Affirmations Book 1 back in, I want to say, they first started in 2016, but I didn't really, get the gumption to start developing them until 2019. And so, yeah, then I hit up my friend Kamika, and who's an incredible producer and writer in her own right, poet as well. Just all around amazing human who I love very much. I reached out to her and I said, "Hey, Cole, can we, can we work on these songs together?" And so we sat down and fleshed out all the music, and yeah, and I mean the songs were completed by 2020, truthfully, and then imposter syndrome set in, and I started questioning, oh, well, is this good enough? Am I good enough? Is it okay to release this stuff? And yeah, and but then I I started getting kind of a deeper vision for the project. Hey, Gaddison. And so I decided to, as I reflected and listened to the songs back, I'm like, you know what, like, these are life lessons, and I want to kind of, I don't know, just mix it up a little bit, and really speak to, just the things that I've learned along the way. And so I started kind of getting these affirmations, and I realized, like, oh, well, they kind of coincide with each of the songs. And so I kind of put everything together, and that's when it started to make a lot more sense to me. So yeah, Affirmations Book 1 was born. There is a Book 2 coming. I don't know when yet, but it's already started to write itself. And so, but yeah, Affirmations Book 1 came together. And has anybody actually listened to it yet? Has anybody, let me know if you streamed it or downloaded it, or if you've been listening to it. I'd love to hear kind of what you've been getting out of it. Anybody? Oh, thank you, Brika. Just taking a minute, so we'll move on. But yeah, let me know. Like, send me DMs, comments, messages, whatever you like. Let me know. Yeah, what if you've heard it, what is speaking to you? Yeah, what do you love about it? And yeah, just because it helps me to know, like, that that I'm doing something that's making an impact in some way or another. Oh wow, that's really good to hear. It's been helping through a mental health and healing journey for our entire family. Wow, that's heavy. Oh man, what a blessing. So yeah, and so there's the album, and the more I started to kind of dive into the affirmations aspect of things, I realized, like, man, like, there's a lot of deep work to be done here. There's a lot of excavation, that can be done. All of us are, well, not all of us, but a lot of us are on a self-love and a self-healing journey, learning to reparent ourselves and tell new stories about, who we are and about how we got to where we are today. And so I thought, well, man, like, what could be a good kind of complement to, the music and the affirmations, the audio affirmations. And I'm like, oh, well, what if I made a journal, what if I made a journal to help people to kind of do a deep dive into this work, into, these concepts. And so I wrote the Rise to Shine Affirmations Journal. Skylar, you can get it anytime. I got, links all in the bio. I got links all in the bio. Oh, hi, Chantel. Yeah, and so yeah, I wrote the book, and it's a journal, and it includes each of the affirmations that are on the EP, as well as a series of reflections and questions. And I don't know if there are enough lines on the pages for the journal prompts, but feel free to get a second journal, just an empty one to go through your process, whatever it is. But yeah, and so I thought it would be nice to have a book to go along with the music. And let's see, what else? So in my process of just trying to be a little more engaging on social media and on the internet as a whole, because, up until recently, I've been very, very quiet. Oh, you can't hear me? You can't hear me? No. Let me know if you can hear me, okay? I got folks saying they can't hear me. La 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 la. Yay, nay? Okay, cool. So yeah, in my efforts to be a little more interactive with folks. I decided to do a 7-day affirmations challenge. And so in that, it's inspired by, of course, the journal, which you are welcome to get. It's not mandatory, but it would be nice if you did. Maybe it'll help. But yeah, so the challenge, it's just 7 days. We go through an affirmation together, and then go through a little bit more reflection. And I'm not going to be present for the whole process. I mean, it's kind of a self-guided thing. But at the end, we'll do kind of like this kind of thing and do it interface. Probably on Zoom or some other platform. I haven't decided yet, but that starts September 1st. It will be lovely to have you there. If you would like to sign up, there are links in my bio for all the things, for the challenge, for the Rise to Shine Affirmations Journal, for Affirmations Book 1. Hey, Corey. Yeah, and so you can find all the links in the bio. I'm not a salesy person, so if you feel so inclined, please go and check out what I got going there. Otherwise, don't even worry about it. It's lovely to have you here. So yeah, we got the project, we got the journal, we got the 7-day challenge. If you want to see me in person, I have some performances coming up. The first one that's coming is my dear friend Ariel Astoria just released an album of poetry and other things entitled The Art of Unfolding. And so she's having a big release party at a beautiful venue. Forgive me off the top of my head, I don't remember what it's called, but it's in Pasadena. There will also be links in my bio for that if you want to grab tickets. And that will be on September 20th. And I'll be singing a couple songs there, and also you'll get to hear some other amazing poets. And of course, Ariel is, fabulous, and you'll love her. And so, if you'd like to come to that show, and then I have a big show coming up at the Peppermint Club on the 25th of September, courtesy of Breaking Sound, and tickets are going fast. But please get your tickets ASAP. I think they're $20 if you buy them in advance online, and I think they're $36 at the door. But yeah, there I'll be doing like a 30-minute set. That's right there at the Peppermint Club in West Hollywood. Yeah, it'll be my first like solo show. In years. In years and years and years. And so, I won't be the only artist performing. There will be 2 other groups performing that night as well. But yeah, I'll have a half an hour to wow you and make you feel good. So that'll be the goal. Is there anything else? Oh, Kamala. I put out a song earlier this week in time for the DNC, a song called Kamala with my dear friend Will Fuller, aka The Ville. So we put that out this week, and I'll be posting more about it. But the long and short of it is, Will reached out to me and told me he was working on a song for Vice President Kamala Harris, to celebrate her nomination for the presidency, and he asked if I wanted to join on it with him, and so I said sure, why not? That'd be great. And so yeah, he sent me his bit, I did my bit, and then yeah, that's kind of just how it came about. The reason why we wanted to do a song for Kamala Harris is because I think it's about time that we had a female president. I think that would be really cool, and it's kind of nice to have kind people representing who we are as a country and bringing us back to a place of being united rather than divided. I mean, granted, you know, it's not going to be everybody's flavor, and that's okay. You know, it tastes good to me. Questions about upcoming performances. So I will be in Vegas November 1st and 2nd with Tears for Fears, which will be a lot of fun. But we'll get into that in more detail as we get closer. So yeah. Any other questions? Any other concerns? Anybody want to say something? Anybody want to come and join me on here and have a convo? I don't want this to drag out too long, but I just want to give you an opportunity to join in. Hi, Penny. Welcome. Skylar, I wish I remembered the lyrics and melodies for the Bratz tunes. But I just don't. Other than the theme song, later on this year I'm gonna start putting together videos of me doing acoustic versions of some of those songs, and so that the Bratz fans can hear them live and unadulterated. Oh, don't be sad, Skylar. Do I have a short reel about the journal? You know what? I do. I think I have a highlight about it on my profile. But I can also do, you know, a more dedicated reel. So I'll do that in the future. But in the meantime, I do have a highlight in my stories. Oh, amazing. It'll be lovely to see you there, Penny. Anything else? Any other questions? Anyone got anything to say? No? Okay. Well, I don't want to keep you. I know everyone's got a life today, but I'm sure this will be posted later for everyone to revisit. Thank you so much for coming. If there's anything I missed, I'll probably come back on another time and share. I love you too, Andy. Thank you for always being such a beautiful support. I love you too. Hey, anytime. This is kind of fun. Thank you, sis. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. Take care.